Wow. I'm all the way down here. What's up, guys? How's it going? My camera's like, no, I didn't like that. It'll be okay, camera. It'll be okay. Let's see if we can redo this. Um, yes, again. Down a little bit. Hopefully, once it warms up, you know, it'll kind of look a little bit better. Let me just see if I can do this. I haven't been able to get my GoPro working yet, or get my my camera life together. So let me just try to see if I can fix this so that it works. Seems to be my camera does not like my whole setup. Let's see. Yeah, it's not even necessarily like my hmm. Well, there it goes a little bit better. Let's see. Better, more tolerable. There we go. A little bit more flesh tone. Um, yeah, good enough for now. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Mental Magic Monday. I apologize for my voice. I'm feeling like 100,000 times better than I was last week, but I got home from work and I decided to try to change my stream schedule so that I had a little bit more time, like in the afternoon, to stream rather than just keeping it to like the shorter amount of time. What happens when I pick up my son in the morning is usually I feel like I don't get enough time because like I come back and it's usually like right on the dot. If it's by 9:30, I'm lucky, but usually it's like 9:45 ish. So I try to accommodate for that, and also like I have to leave a little bit earlier than I have been to pick him up from school. So, it usually runs just shy of 2 hours. So I'm just trying to get like the maximum amount of, stream time that I possibly can. For Mondays, it's very tricky. Fridays, I don't have much of a choice, but for Monday, it's very, very tricky because I come off of my 12-hour hospital shift and then I, go straight into my day, basically. Excuse me. So, what's going on with my voice is it was a little bit blown out from this morning, I have to admit. And we'll talk about that in a minute. It's a part of some parenting stuff. But my voice is mostly due to kind of falling asleep and taking a nap this morning and just getting stuck in that like tired voice mode. So there's pretty much that. But as you can tell, I can breathe. I can do all that stuff a lot better. I can, move around and have a lot more energy and stuff. Um, but what I was really wanting to focus on talking about today, and we will get into Minecraft in a minute, I just think it's very important to share this type of stuff because what the stream really is about is not about necessarily just video games. Um, Welcome to the channel if that's what you are looking for. But just to give you a heads up, that's not entirely what the channel's about. The channel is about community, and it's about sharing, and it's about being one together and kind of coming together and really like sharing our knowledge, sharing our experiences, and learning from each other. Um, so with that being said, I know there's a lot of parents out there who are in my position where they don't have time for themselves. They don't have a lot of, they're going through different schedules, whether it's stay-at-home dads or whether it's moms, or it doesn't matter. It's the situation is um, kind of the same across the board. I feel like, especially when there's multiple kids involved. And like this morning, what I was talking about with my voice being a little bit blown out was that my daughter hasn't been feeling well. There's been, colds and stuff like that have gone through my house a few times. And it's been a really frustrating season for us. But my daughter was the last one, most recent, to not feel that well. And she woke up this morning and she was just crying and crying and crying and crying. And we tried like comforting her and like, trying to help her out and stuff like that. But, and as wrong as it sounds and as wrong as it feels, it's very important to acknowledge how you feel as a parent and how, like, what your boundaries are. And I think it's something that is both realized but shamed at the same time when you reach your boundaries. And kids will push you over those boundaries. They will purposely push you over those boundaries. And it's not always them doing it, but sometimes it definitely is, and we know those moments, right? So with that being said, my daughter was crying and crying, and we have a long time in the car because now we have to drop my oldest son off at his school, and then we usually have like a sort of like a half-hour buffer in between dropping him off and dropping my other son Philip off, right? So it's a while in the car. And Mila was not having it. She did not enjoy it. She was not feeling good. She just had some like a bad morning. She had a stressful morning. And I just got to a point where like I was working all night and with all the noise going on and like it sounds great and peaceful working in an animal hospital until you realize that you also have dogs that are screaming in pain, cats that are like really loud and want your attention and also in pain or whatever. Like there's a lot to it. So, and like the emergencies, and like we have these really big oxygen cages where like animals that are having a hard time breathing, we can put them in the oxygen cages and it helps them breathe. And they're very loud. Like if you've ever seen if you've ever heard like an oxygen tank that has what distilled water container connected to it, like that's all a lot of noise going on. And there's a couple of those around the hospital. So it creates a lot of like background noise and a lot of like blah. So when you come home from something like that and you're immediately into like the kids are screaming and yelling, whether they're hyper or upset or happy or sad or whatever, it can be a strain. You know what I mean? And me and my wife have been really good lately about like, hey, they're kids, bro. Like you got to let them do what you got to do. Like we used to kind of give into that and be like, yo, we're guys, come on, we're tired, we're beat, but you really can't control that, right? They're learning to control themselves and they want to have fun with you. They want to hang out and play and they want to have a good time with you, But this morning, Mila did not want any of that. She just wanted to scream. So, obviously there's something wrong that we don't know, you know what I mean? But it wasn't something that we were figuring out in that time. But so what happened was when I was dropping Philip off, Mila was reaching this level of scream where she wasn't coming back down from it. and like it wasn't a choice to like calm her down from there, you know. And every parent has been in this moment where it's like you really look at your child and you're like, I love you, but holy crap, you have surpassed my limits, you know. And it's something that you judge your own self for, and something I feel like from the outside people will judge, but I'm not entirely sure. You know, it's more of the pressure that I put on myself as a parent to be better than that. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's not within your ability to do that. It's a lot of pressure and a lot of um emotion and a lot of stress in that moment, you know. So and sometimes you got to do what you have to do, you know what I mean. So what I did was like I actually like kind of yelled over top of her screaming, and I was like, Mila, you gotta stop, you know, you gotta stop. And I was clapping and I was, you know, kind of just doing things to like break that noise barrier, you know. It's a psychological thing that I learned about when I was working with autistic kids. Autistic kids all day will, all day and all night, I should say, and it's not just autistic kids. It's a lot of different mental disabilities and things like that that will kind of make like repetitive noises or repetitive sounds, and some of them can be quite loud and piercing and to you obnoxious or to you like irritating or whatever. And after I was in that field for over 10 years, you know, you kind of learn you either beat them or you join them. Well, you know what I mean? So like what we would find ourselves doing as employees working there is going home, and like since that voice was in my head, or since that voice was in our heads, like, or those sounds or whatever, like we would do those sounds whether we meant to or not, you know what I mean. And it was kind of like an alleviating thing, like to let it go, you know. And that's what I mean by beat them or join them, because you if you can't like help them get the behavior under control through various other means, then it's kind of just something you have to ride with and ignore, and it's called extinguishing a behavior. So you have no choice in the matter. You can, you know, kind of just wait it out. And sometimes that happens with parenting too. Sometimes that's the hardest part about parenting, is waiting that out, you know what I mean. But today I reached my limit and I broke and I yelled and I screamed and I clapped and I turned music on loud, and I just like felt myself at a snapping point, you know. And you know, it was uncomfortable. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. But I do respect it for what it was, and I think that's important to do, because you can beat yourself up for it, and that's when you're going to get into the bad spirals of I'm a terrible parent. I suck. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't, you know, every fear that you could possibly have as a parent is going to come out, and it's going to get you into this cyclic behavior, the cyclic, like negative self-talk about your parenting. And it's very important, because to acknowledge and to accept what happened and to learn from it, you know what I mean. As stressful as it was, and as much of you know, I probably scared my daughter, to be honest, and that was not my intention. My intention was just to break that sound barrier, to like kind of snap her out of it, you know what I mean. Like um I'm trying to think of an example. Like, you ever seen like a movie scene where like everybody's going crazy and running around and going nuts, and like it could be like a panicky moment or whatever, but then somebody stands up and they're like, "Hey," you know, like at the top of their lungs, or like they whistle or something. It was kind of like that, and like everybody stops and like looks at them. Like it was kind of like that, where I was trying to just get the sound to stop, you know. And it's a very real thing. It's a very real situation that a lot of parents have to go through. It's maddening, you know. But then you have those moments where afterwards, like you know, when we finally got back home and I was able to like get her up to her room and like really comfort her, and she was finally to that point where she was like tired enough to be done. Um, I was able to comfort her and talk to her and tell her I love her and just hold her for a minute and feel like a real parent again. Because when you're in those moments, you don't feel like a good parent. You don't feel like a real parent or an efficient parent. You feel like a bad person. That's what that makes you feel like. And just to be able to take that opportunity afterwards to really be like to really just talk to them, even if you don't think they understand. My daughter is about to turn 2, and she's like starting to talk and she's understanding a lot more. But like she just looked up at me and like just listened, and she just had a sense of peace and calm on her face, and that was enough for me to know, like, okay, we're good, like we're back, and it's just something that I felt like I needed to share because I felt like I feel like a lot of parents go through these situations where I've seen like parents that have kids that have absolute complete meltdowns for whatever reason. There's all kinds of different reasons, not just because they're brats, not just because they're, spoiled. There's all kinds of other reasons. Um, for example, somebody could have autism or ADHD or some sort of disability or some sort of trigger, or even like Tourette's in some cases, like stuff like that can be very triggering for kids when certain situations happen. For some autistic kids, they don't like certain textures in some cases. So like somebody with a specific type of like coat, for example, could have brushed past them and they felt it and it bugged them out, and sometimes it can't be helped. Sometimes it can be, but I've seen situations like that where, you know, somebody was waiting in front of a school with their child. This was a year, I think a year, was it a year ago? I think it was almost a year ago. They were waiting with their child in front of my son's school, and the child was having an absolute conniption. Like just had a breakdown, was upset, screaming, crying, kicking. And the parent was really like, you could see it on her face. She was embarrassed. She felt like shit. She felt like such utter garbage. And she apologized to everybody else that was on the line. And I took that opportunity to stand up and say, don't ever apologize. You don't ever have anything to apologize for. We've all been there, And I think it looked like she had like a real sense of relief on her face. Like, oh my God, I'm not the only one. Thank God, you know? Um, so that's why I decided to share that, because I feel like it's important to acknowledge the effort that parents do put in and the things that we go through every day. I always joke around and say we go through continuous emotional trauma, but it's true. Every moment of fear for your child, every moment of angst for your child, every moment of distress that your child causes, or even if it's just you're worried about them for going somewhere or something, um, every bit of that can be considered mental torture in my eyes, because depending on the situation and what happens, I had a situation where um, my son was in a school, and he got bit by another student, and thank God it wasn't a bad bite, but um, I was not told about it. I was not informed about it, except for when my son came home and told me about it. And I was livid, and stuff like that. You want to burn the world down. You want to tear it all down because, you're hurt for them, and it's just an amazing adventure to go through all of this and learn through the eyes of them and see yourself through them. And it's such a growing experience. Um, it irritates me when I hear people like, "Oh, well, you should have just never had kids then." Well, okay, but that's your view, and I understand that, and I understand people don't want kids, but save your opinion for that. You know what I mean? Um, and I mean that in the way that, like, listen, to me, I have the opinion that if you are admitted like you don't want kids for whatever reason, um, I believe it's selfish. I believe that kids are your window of opportunity to grow and to learn and to make the world a better place, both with them, through yourself and learning. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different dimensions to having kids, and it's such a growth and expansion process that, like, I feel like if you just immediately shut that down, and most of the negative, I'm not talking about every case. I'm just talking about the cases that are like, oh, I would never have kids. I'm too selfish for that. Or I would never have kids. You shouldn't have had kids, for whatever reason. Or like, that's what you get when you have kids. You know what I mean? Like, don't take away my opportunity to vent just because you want to blame it on the kids. 9 times out of 10, it's not actually the kids. You know what I mean? Um, but like I said, I see it as such a learning process and such a growth and such a wonderful opportunity for expansion, and for love. You have the opportunity to I don't want to say it like correct all your mistakes or correct all whatever. You have the opportunity to grow this young individual into a great person and to be the example for them. And hopefully they take your example and they run in their own direction with it. You know what I mean? And words cannot possibly summarize how beautiful it is to have a child. Whether it's yours, whether it's adopted, it is yours in that case. But like, regardless of your situation, no words can express what it's like to have a child and to see your positive lessons come back to you, or like to see see them come up to you and say, you know what, I had the opportunity to beat somebody up today, but instead, I said I don't want to do this, and I walked away, and we were friends the next day, or we never saw each other again, or whatever. Or like, just being a good person. Hey, I saw somebody tripped and fell and I helped them up, um, just stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing to be able to spread that in the world rather than all the negativity and be like, um, oh, I don't trust, I don't care, I don't this, I don't that. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful process. It's a beautiful thing. And, I'm happy I have my kids, And also, to pick up on that note too, you also never know where somebody's situation started. A lot of, one of my coworkers tells me all the time, because of my sick in-laws and my kids, and like, I might come to work one day and be like, dude, I'm exhausted. And he'd be like, yeah, you have 3 kids. And I'm like, it's not the kids. It's literally everything else, all the other drama, the medical appointments, this, that, the other thing that are happening, like the kids are the fun part of the day. You know what I mean? Kind of forgot where I was going with that last part, but hopefully I can remember before it's too late. Just remembered I forgot to turn on my monitors. But that's so weird. Why does it pick now to start bugging out? Oops. Ooh, that's why. Because I lowered it too much or something. There you go. It's close enough, I guess. It's interesting because at the same time as my camera started bugging out, I started hearing some static in my headphones. But that's where I was going with it. So yeah, so this particular coworker, anytime I complain about being tired or like have a headache or whatever, he'd be like, yeah, well, you have 3 kids, what do you expect? And he just puts a very negative connotation on that. And like or like, if I say something like, oh, I don't have any money, I have 3 kids, then that's not putting a negative spin on it. That's saying that that's my priority, and that's the priority that I'm choosing. And he'll put a negative spin on it, and he'll be like, "Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have had those kids if you can't pay for them," which is not the case. But he has his own views about it. But I've had to tell him before, like, listen, each and every one of my kids were when we were in a much better, less stressful, more financially sound situation. And just life happens, bro. Like it's just how it goes, you know? Um, but like, the same thing could be said for somebody with animals. Oh, I love my animals. Um, these are my kids, and that's cool. That's fine. I respect that. But they can be just as expensive. Somebody paid, people come to my hospital all the time, and they pay the lowest amount I've seen somebody pay for a single hospital visit is I think $450. So there's that. And that's for something pretty minor in the hospitalization world, a lot of the bills I've seen up to 16 grand, like small car payments worth of bills, for people, for animals who need surgery and all this other stuff. So in a lot of ways, they can be more expensive too. But with all that being said, that's mainly my way of saying, hey, you're not alone, you know, and that's what this community is about. Not just parents, not just, people with animals, people with kids, whatever, from whatever walks of life, gay, straight, whatever. This is a community for everybody. It's a community to talk and hang out and share and learn and grow from each other respectfully with love. And with that being said, let's get into some Minecraft. Hopefully I can, let me see. It like drowns out my the I'm trying to find like a happy medium between like red glowy face and, but let's get into some Minecraft. I made some delicious omelet. I made it sound like there was going to be more than one, but some delicious omelets, and they were banging. Peppers, onions, melted mozzarella cheese, and goat cheese. I love goat cheese. And avocados with Yellowbird hot sauce. I think it's the habanero one. It was delicious. I am quite happy about all of it. Let's see. Go to game capture. Minecraft. There we go. And we're in. And I'm also going to play a little bit of music in the background too. So yeah, that's where my voice, my scratchy voice came from, the mixture of that stuff. Wait, what just happened? I'm allergic to pretzel marketing materials. Please don't send them. Let's see. What can we get into? Stations. Ooh, playlists, maybe. I think it's funny that like Pretzel.rocks has like playlist options for you to create, but if you're streaming, you don't really have the time, I feel like, to go outside of the go into the Pretzel app and play stuff from there. Should we do Surprise Me? I don't know what this is, so we shall see. think last time we were in this, we were working on a castle of sorts. Right? Yeah. Ouch. And I wanted to make this a little bit bigger. But we can enclose this. If anybody has any requests or anything, please let me know. I use pretzel.rocks, so if you know any of the music from there, feel free to ask anything about it. Or, you know, if you know of a band. I have my settings on YouTube and Twitch safe, so not all bands and music will come up, but whatever we can play, we will try to play. We don't really need the wood right now. Let's see. Gravel, anesthite, cobblestone. Do we have any more cobblestone, or do we need more? That's smooth stone. My whole house is like castled off. I forgot if you get out of the bed, it does this. Jeez, man. Close that up. Yeah, so I definitely am trying to get used to me sounding like a frog today. Go up. What are you doing? You will stop. So I think we have enough to at least finish off the roof, like I want to. This is... Throw that in there. Throw that in there. We need some more Bernie stuff. Some old Bernie stuff. Ah. Well, you suck. I don't know if we need a whole block. I feel like a whole block is pretty excessive. So let's try that. See if we can save a little bit. Oh my god. My goodness. We need a button. Which we don't have, so you know what? Do what you can. I'm getting rid of those. I'm definitely getting rid of those. All right, put these cobblers back in there. So let's see. What should we do? I feel like that should be enough for a couple. Put that in there. Go. I want to build it up by one more. Oh, did I already start? Yeah. Well, that doesn't matter much. We can do it this way too. This will be the cooking floor. Man. Newbie mistake. We're going to need a wall anyway, so it is what it is. I'm figuring, actually, kind of digging the soundtrack a little bit. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? I shouldn't have put that wall up. I'm gonna waste so much stuff now. But thanks to my tools, it won't be that tedious of a process. Yeah, that tool that just broke. I know I'm dropping them like crazy too, but what are you gonna do? All right. I think I have glass somewhere that I want to use. Do I have glass? Do I have glass? Yes, I do. I have a lot of glass. Oh, cool. So we'll do something, I don't know, like that, I guess. And then 1, 2, 3. I like to make it as even as I can, but I didn't think about this. 1, 2. Oh, man. Alright, we can do that. That's fine. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's alright. What are you going to do? So the sides can be 1 in the middle, and then these can be 2 right here. I had coffee, and my breath stinks. Like it smells like straight up coffee. All right. So I kind of want to keep the wood, but not really at the same time. We'll take these down too. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see. Did I take all the stuff out by accident? Oh, no, it's just done. Okay. And this one. So let's take these. Use the last of it that's in there. Wait for it to burn out before I move it. Start taking this stuff down. Give myself a little bit more room up in here. I feel like this is taking a long time, probably because it's not the the metal, you know. So then what I'll do is put like the remainder here. Mine those. Yep. Mine them. Let's see. I almost took out my own chest. That would have been horrible. Physics. Physics, guys. Physics. And after all this stuff is done, I'm going to make some stairs. We're going to start spawning creatures. Yeah, you? Alright, that's it. That's enough of you. I want to plant these around my base, around my my castle, as it were, and see if they'll help keep the mobs out. Yeah, I am gonna do a layer of stone on the floor. I'm gonna have to move all these chests. I'm waiting for some mobs to show up. Some mobbies. Let's not do that yet. I grew from my little what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My little 5x5 or whatever this is. We didn't give myself a way up. Oops. Ugh. Oh, whoops. What are you gonna do? It's like easy enough, but I just don't want to place anything until I have to. So I'll keep breaking my tools. That was dumb. Bro, what are you doing? My guy. My guy. I don't even know what I'm going for. What is happening? Alright, let's try 1, 2. So at least I have like a stair or something to jump up. Kind of stair. Then these can come out. I know it's not the proper tool, but it's just what had to happen. Alright, so that's all good. Now I can jump up. Look at that. Then I can oversee the towns. Both of them. I can join them in glorious victory. Okay. Calm it down. So if I wanted to make stirs. Jeez, every time. Where do I want to put them? Let me empty out my inventory because I'm going to have to do that to move these chests. Let's see. I'll just put them somewhere for now. It doesn't really, I don't think it really matters. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Don't do that. That matters. No, don't do that. There we go. There's that. And then we'll put the blasters on this side. And then... should the crafting table go up here? I mean, why not, you know? I'll put it right over here. Why not? Well, I want to put it someplace near chests, too. So... I'm getting like a lot of spam calls today. Seems very strange. Oh, we need to, let's get an axe before we keep burning out our tools. Burning out our tools. Do we have an axe? Probably have one upstairs. It looks a bit of a mess, but I promise you there's a method. No, we don't. Wow. I thought we did have an axe. All right, so we need what? Iron. Do we have the iron? Iron, yes we do. And some sticks. I don't know if... Place the crafting table. can make. To the croissant. We'll make 2. There we go. To the croissant. Ow. That's full. You know, so many things in Rust were so inventive, and I talk about that game a lot. But like Rust has a key feature where you can just hold down like one of the keyboard keys and swipe across everything, and it'll automatically put everything from your inventory like into whatever you're trying to put it into. And I think that's amazeballs. So we can fit in here. Yes. And then we can break this down. Okay. I feel like... What should we do? I'm kind of in... I don't know. I wish I would have thought of that. Well, I mean, we always have the opportunity to redo it. What are you going to do? But I don't think we can build up a chest on this until we build up this a little bit. So we will. We're going to have to make more chests too. More specificized stuff. I don't want to separate it too much, I guess, but like, I don't know. I feel better having it like separated, and I might use like a bunch more chests too. This is just the tedious part. Oops. Went the wrong way. Alright, so then there we can break down this chest, bring it upstairs. We apparently put the axe in the other chest, and I didn't realize that. So there's that. That's probably exactly how it happened, too. Just like that. Alright, let's wait till we're done moving stuff to, like, sort everything out. I feel like we're going to need that. We're going to need that. We don't really need those. Give me my axe back. Yes. There's one. I don't know where the other one went. Oh, there's the other one. Sorry about that. So, okay. Got those. Cool. Feel like stop dropping, first of all. You really need... Let me try to figure this out. I don't know if I like it there. If I like that being the passageway up. I might have it come up through the floor like in the middle somewhere. Let's break this down. Because that means I also need stone stairs. I put the thing upstairs, didn't I? The shovel. Let's create a strong foundation on top of sand. Put that back up before something creeps up on us. I don't know. I know physics aren't like really a thing in Minecraft, technically. But I still find myself like really trying to obey the laws of physics when I play. Like it has to have like a sort of stable surface to be built upon. I guess beach houses are kind of built up on like sand type of things in most cases, right? My eyes feel really dry. That's the one thing about Mondays that are really tough for me is like my whole body feels kind of off from like going, what is it? It's 2:50 now. Yeah, so it'd be almost 3 o'clock. So what is it? 24 minus, so about like 21 hours being awake with like maybe an hour and 15-minute nap. Kind of really throws you off. But I usually go to sleep early tonight. That's why I don't do late night streams tonight. Monday nights usually. Because of that. So I can go to sleep early, get a good fresh start on Tuesday. You know, all that good stuff. I really wish I had brought my shovel down. It's taking too long for the sand. That and like the light that I'm using, like I feel like stresses my eyes out. It would be better if I had this light like off to the side and then like another one over here. So it's not all just like blah in your eye. Oh, I'm going to put that there anyway. So it don't really matter, I guess. I'm digging this track right here. Feeling that smooth jazz vibe. Smooth jazz / funk kind of situation. Oh man. I did not put that together that was going to happen. Tell me, what was that down at the bottom? Was he spawning inside my doors? That seems like a little messed up, bro. If I had redstone, I'd make this into a trapdoor. I love doing that. Oh, I have no more. I can't even get up there, you fool. No. Oh, there's that. Jesus. Oh boy. That was not well thought out. Well, time to do the old jumperoozy. Because I don't want to burn through all my wood right away either, even though I have 150 bazillion things. I do need stone. How do we do regular stone stairs? Does it come out nice if you use stone blocks for that? Asking for a friend, really. I also don't know where all my coal went. Whatever, we'll keep burning that for now. Stairs. Stone stairs, yes. We'll take all you got. It's going to be more. I'm going to definitely need more than that, but what are you going to do? 2. Let's like make sure I leave myself an avenue of travel. So what would be kind of cool? I'm thinking to make a staircase. So let me take this piece out, actually. Make a staircase that kind of starts going up from here. And, how are we going to do this, though? I'm thinking a staircase that goes up, but, like, it has a door frame. So maybe we want to do it like this, and then, but we'd have to make sure we can get into here. So we got to wait a little bit. So I just want to like feel it out where it would go. So fill in the floor so I can stop falling. No. Ah. That was dumb. Get back in there. All right. 1, 2. And then we could put a trap door if we wanted to. But if we're putting a regular door, we don't really have to, right? Literally like doing it block for block. So we could put a door there. Okay, and then that would mean that this has to be blocked off in the back. Going up. So we would need one right there. And then, but we'd have to come out to like here, I feel like, for this. Right? Am I thinking of this the right way? Right? Like that, like that. So that I'd have room to actually walk up. And then this step should go over my head. Right? Just wanted to watch that happen. So the next step will go up on top of there. Yeah. I was kind of envisioning like a two stairs, but this works. Oh, I thought that would work too. We need one more stone block. We're gonna have to mine some stone, I feel like. How dare I? I didn't need 4, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. So, up 1, yeah. Right. Oh, and then this can just be regular floor. That makes sense. I like that. Okay. And then we don't have to keep falling. Now it's time to go actually mine some more floor. So I should really stop falling at any time. And then I need 2 more blocks to go over here, right? Because all we're really doing is just mining blocks. So I don't want to take anything else with me. This can come back up so I have a spawn point. Oh no. Oh no. Get out. Get out. Whatever, I'll put it down here. Oh, down there. Yeah. I feel like there's monsters there. Oh, it did. It let it happen. Oh my god. I almost had a watergasm, straight up. We need the ladder to go all the way up, is what we need. Now, why wouldn't that go on there? Well, I guess we're going to put a block over it anyway. It doesn't matter, right? Oh, look. What do we have here? Ah. Wait, can I reach that from here? I don't know if I want to get that deep into it. Start mining from the areas. Make these like more flattened out so I can make this into a base, make the arena into a base maybe. I definitely hear zombies around me. I just don't know where they're coming from because most of this is well lit. How many do I have? 41. I feel like I'm asking for trouble by digging this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. But what are you going to do? Because I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, there's probably zombies on the other side of that door over there. I built my sturdy little wooden shack to keep them out. Oh, boy. This can be the secondary, like, I can expand that little staircase area down to here. I can't wait to go back in there. I was so excited to find that. Yeah, and then I can like eliminate this and make this into like more of a actual extension of the castle. The castle. The castle. I forgot which way I was going. Oh, I should have gotten coal while I was down there. Coal. Let's craft into blocks so it doesn't burn so fast. Get you going. Right. Drop that. And these. Okay. So, I don't know how much that yields. 45. Yeah, so it's 1 for 1. Okay. Oh my god. Just start building this out a little bit more. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I kind of feel like leaving that ominous, but I don't like that idea, really. To be honest. To be quite honest. Okay. I don't like the idea of this one single bit of hallway either, but I didn't really have a plan for this when I started, so there's that. I feel like we could also expand this wall out a little bit to make it even, but who cares? My doors. That's what I was thinking of. It's like, where are my doors? Have to make sure we leave that, because then it's not gonna work. Not gonna work right. Better make sure we have something to smelt after this. Block of coal. We can do some of this, I guess. I don't know. Diorite. Oh my god, we had that much more stone too. Oops. Alright, so you know what we'll do? There we go. Is it polished anesthite? Deep slate. And then I don't know if it gets to be polished after that, but doesn't look quite polished. Yeah, we're gonna separate these a little bit too. So maybe raw materials, I'm thinking. We'll put like the stone, that stuff in here. We'll take the wood downstairs with us. Leave these. I don't know where we'll put the water bucket yet. I suppose we could put that in like a miscellaneous chest or something. I'm going to put half here and half downstairs. Put that, put that, put that, put that. A bale. Put these up there. Doesn't matter. And then I need to eat something. I'm in this soundtrack. I like this. Alright, let's go. Food I'm going to take with me too. Oops. I was going to get real into that campfire just now. Yeah, so do we need white wool in here? Because I don't want to put it in here. We'll keep the dirt. We'll keep the sand, the sandstone, all that stuff out. Put this stuff in. This. I feel like we should take this and leave the better one up here. Right? We have a cauldron. Put the cauldron downstairs. Why not? YOLO. Take these. Do we have any more room for anything else? Nope. Okay. We need some torches, big boy. We need some torches up in there. Can't forget about your light. Gonna start having mobs all over. Okay. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this so I don't have to set it up 1,000 times. I just don't think that's possible. Either way, I think I'm just gonna do it. Is it this one? Yeah. Alright, I want a chest down here. So let's craft the chest. What do we need? Wood? Let's make some chesticles. 1, 2. Whatever. Honestly. Damn. But whatever. This will be the outside chest. We'll throw some tools in there, some of this stuff, this stuff. This is coming with me. Do armor. Do some foods. I usually have like a storage room, but we'll sort this out in a second. I just want to move everything to its proper floor, and then we'll worry about sorting it out. To me. Okay. I need to make more of those. But I used all my my redstone. Okay, so we have coal. I feel like building materials should go in this chest. The smithing table, we can put that down. We could put down the cartography table so we can get that out of our inventory. Take this, take this, take this. Wait, what is that? Granite, throw that back in there. Take these. These can go in with the tools, I feel like. Doors will go in here. Steps. But wood I want to take downstairs. All the wood. So the doors can stay. We'll bring 2 of these down. And then... What? And then what? Let's see. So put some toolsies. Put some... This armor's going downstairs. This armor can stay up here. The important shite can stay up here. A brewing stand. There's this. Okay, I think everything else is coming down. Besides these 2. Yes. String? Where do I want string? Whatever. I think the brewing stand and the cauldron are coming downstairs. Oh, well, there's an idea. We can make this into its own separate room. And then this can be the bedroom. And this can be the little doorway to the creepy basement with all the goblins. Sleep it out. Yeah. Take this upstairs. I'm so excited that I'm finally going to get these things sorted out as much as possible. So we're going to throw this. I feel like right here is where we should. Okay. Okay, now upstairs, what should we do? Let's put the random building blocks and randoms, like the dirts, the wood, the doors. We can put that stuff. Oh, wait. This stuff we should bring downstairs with us, actually. This stuff here. Let's see. Put this in here. Put this in here. That's fine. And then the hay can go in there because we can bring that outside. The sandstone can go in here. And then... that's it so far, right? And then this can go in here. And this will be yeah, we'll do tools and randos in here for now. But I feel like food should be separate so I can find it quickly if I need to. And this is coming downstairs, right? Yeah. Stop. What are you... oh, I'm hitting control. Whoops. I was like, God, cut it out. Jesus. Alright. So put the tools, the random stuff in there. I feel like something's creeping outside my door. Oh, yeah, spider. Okay. And then we want to separate these a little bit better. So it's not all just there. Ooh, jewels. Yeah, these should go upstairs. I feel like this will be our, like, for just like cave exploration type stuff, and maybe another one for stones that we want to keep safe. I have to do this too. Nope. Drop. Drop. Let's see. Put this in there, put this in there, put this in there. Put these. And we'll do 1, 2. Okay, we'll bring this. We should burn through these just because we have them. I want to put these in a separate chest so that they don't get all lost. This kind of stuff. The building stuff, the tools, they can all go in there. Let's see. I'm going to move this too once I get done with this. Go up. You can go up. You stop. Okay. We had food. Where? You know what? Why don't we put the tools in here rather than in that other chest that we had them in? This can come downstairs with me. I want to. It's the bow of unbreaking, so I want to save that up here. Take this. Put all this stuff in here. Key. And then, how big is one chest? Is it half this? So I feel like if we had, say, like a kitchen. I mean, it's pretty roomy. So we can put all this stuff in there, all like the cooking stuff. I like that idea. And then cauldron. And then a drink stand. Spider eye, poppy, beetroot. Let's move. Rotten flesh, cactus, leather. Yeah, keep all that stuff in here. But the food stuff will go in here. Right? Yeah, I like that. Then we go up here for this stuff. Throw this stuff up here. Although, bring that downstairs in case we need to start smelting and stuff down there. And then what? This is gonna go in like a frickin' safe somewhere. 31. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had 31. My son just turned his lights on in his room. He just woke up, the little gem. Bone and feather. Where should that go? I feel like we need a rando. I feel like this is our rando bin, actually. If we have paper in there, we should throw that stuff in there. Ooh, I like this song. Just do that. Why not? Let's put the more obvious stuff in here. And then call it a day with that. And then I need to figure out, I need to close off that top part before, and I feel like this, but we can always do this later. Stone. Let's go. Oh, and glass. Do we have glass? Yeah, we have glass. Okay. Actually, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to figure this out. I should probably bring sand with me. I want to build this up. It doesn't have to be crazy high, but I want to make it high enough, you know, where I could fit like maybe another stack over here if I wanted to. Another stack or two. A stack or two. Can you stack the furnaces? Because that would be great for storage. I thought that was a spider. I was like, wow, that's a weird looking spider. They got brown recluse up in here. Definitely get some big old windows. I don't really like the window panes. I like the window blocks. I feel like you could see through them a lot better for some reason. Well, I almost fell off. All right, cool. Hold on 1 second. I will be right back. We're back. Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure I can hear all the monitors and all that good stuff. That good stuff. I feel like did I turn my, yes I did, okay. It's such a challenge. I get texts and calls like literally 25/8. And I just always have to like mute my phone, and it always seems like a bad time. Alright, so are we going to... I feel like glass roofing this, to be honest. I don't know why. But use less stone, maybe? You're about to go down, Spidey. Oh, well, that would be dumb. I don't want to do that. I'll fix it later. Oh, well, maybe we want to go one more up then. I like the way that looks, though. Looks pretty kill. Damn, we're going to have to burn more. Maybe not. We have 64. Yeah, I really like the way that looks. I think that looks cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going to need more glass, too. Some glass downstairs. I thought we did. Ooh. Guess we're going to be cooking some sand. I'm going to have to go through all these songs because I'm jamming to this playlist. I'm liking this. I know for sand you don't usually need much, so I don't want to drop in like huge loads. Oops. Maybe like total so far? We'll see. Okay. Do. Just do it side by side. What's up, you zombie? What's up, little zombie boy? Watch me fall, trying to tease the zombie. I wonder if there's a way you can mine glass without just straight up breaking it. You know what? I don't really want to keep just breaking the glass either, though. So maybe, do we have, let's get some dirt blocks. Some doit. Get some doit. It doesn't really matter. stop it. Keep forgetting you can't like jump on top of the tables. I mean, you can. I find it so like aesthetically pleasing to play this game, and I think that's why so many people find it very calming. And I watched one YouTube video like with my son about like building like a town or something like that, and he was like, now I purposely just make it so that the blocks are different, and I was like, you just want to watch the world burn, don't you? But to each their own, man. You know, play how you want to. It like the buildings didn't look bad. You know, it didn't like throw anything off or whatever. But now I think for the ceiling, excuse me, what we should do is let's see. Oh, we were gonna do all glass, right? Yeah. Let's see if there's throw some stuff in there. Let's see. What would be kind of cool, maybe, oops, is if we had where the intersections are. Oh, wait. That bugged me out. I didn't know what that was.
First off, man, I'm tired of this itch. Grab my girl again, bro, man, you thinking you slick? At first, man, my mom was in a stupor. It seems they ain't learned from that song Super Cooper Troopers. So I got up and sipped the Bloody Mary. Feeling very merry before I go make a Bloody Larry. Cooper Jr. Morton and Desert Cooper Hari. Ran into some fire bros, they make me very worried. Stood tall and I went off like a missile. And much to my pleasure, I was awarded with a ward whistle. Now I'm in the Iceland, Lemmy, I'm here. Wendy, thank you for the war, who was in the clear? At this point, I'm on the slip and slide with so much swag. I turn around on the ice and do the slip and glide.
This reminds me of one of those, like the SNL skit rappers.
Just you wait. Step 3. While they writhing and they dying, watch me fly in the safe. The girl, come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4. I'm up with no haste, now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle? Now, since they got me running, got me looking, figured I'd swing by toes, see what they got cooking. Nuki suit, broad suit, and even had them.
There we go. Just waiting for some glass to cook up.
Continue this, the Goombas, man, they're gonna get stomped. Even the Thwomp's gonna get schooled. I chain them like chomp. Now I'm the pedal to the metal, and I'm pushing on the needle. Ate a leaf, and now I'm so fly, you think that I was a bear. Well, I'm back on the trail. Would you think that I was done, kid? Drumming up a storm while I'm breaking the world of Ludwig. And I get my princess back. You better say your prayers, Rick. I'll bring you to the ground. I'm gonna.
So we need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 blocks. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26-ish. The song's the new jam. Oh, you didn't know? Well, you should have called somebody. I need to make more torches. I see I have very few left. Where is my... Oh, there we go. Make some torches. I feel like I don't know where to put them here, so I don't want to put them. Oh, Lord. Okay. We could put something else up here, too. Can we move these over here, maybe? Maybe, oh, that's cool. Yeah, we can do that.
What's your name, pretty boy?
Then we can leave that free if we need. I'm pretty sure we could set up like hopper systems and stuff like that for just random machinery to like automate smelting stuff, but I'm not getting into all that yet.
What's your name, pretty boy?
It bugs out your eyes looking at the glass if you do it enough. I kind of like that. We're probably going to change the ceiling as we go, like as we build more stuff around it. But for now, let's put kind of the junky. Oh, that won't open? Come on. Bro. You gotta open, bro.
What's your name, pretty boy?
Oops. That's pretty interesting. Oh, man. Why does that open, but that won't? I don't like it. I'm going to just leave it because I think there's a way to do it. I just don't feel like figuring it out right now. All right, so we'll put these in here. We need that stone. This can go back for now.
I'm not from here.
Right. All right.
I'm not your girl. I'm not the one you're looking for.
Waste.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
I want to kind of put a door here, but
What's your name?
I feel like it'll look dumb.
What's your name?
Ugh.
What's your name?
And you.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Put a little gate. Little gate there.
What's your name? What's your name?
I think I brought the gates downstairs.
What's your name? 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 What's your name?
My son, here's my other son walking around.
What's your name?
He's like, who's doing that? Mila's sleeping. Kids are cute.
What's your name?
All right. We'll make sure all these are empty.
What's your name?
Put signs up on them.
Yo, I have expectations.
Then we could put. Where'd it go? Yeah, those still open. We'll figure out something to put there. Make it super illuminated. All right. We'll figure out something to do with them. All right. Do we have another door? I think we have one upstairs. I don't want to. Just give me one. Just give me one, bro. All right. That's probably going to be it. Should I put a door there too? I know I said no, but I feel like yes. I gotta label these. I'm already getting lost. Will it not do it? Do it. Do it. Yeah, I was gonna say it. There's a way to do it. I wonder if that works. Like, if that would keep a mob out. It doesn't block it, so whatever, right? Cool. All right, guys. That's where I'm going to call it for today. Feel like we got a lot done with the homestead. We got a pretty good amount of playtime in. We got a little something, something. I'm getting very, very tired. I'm probably going to be going to sleep relatively soon. Game is being saved. Let me just cut this off. I can always just hit that button right there. So, guys, I appreciate you coming out. Thank you for checking out the stream today. If you like any of the stuff that you saw today, you like what we were talking about before, feel free to follow the channel. Obviously, you should know if it's Twitch. If you want to get notified that I'm online or whatever, I have multiple options. I always announce on my socials. I also always announce on Discord when I'm live. And if you follow me on Twitch, it'll come up automatically. Inside your chat box right over here, I have, on the upper left-hand corner, I should say, I have a suggestion box. If you have any ideas for games you want to see me play, or things you want to hear me talk about, or things you want to talk about, feel free to hit me up in the suggestion box. I also have a suggestion box on my Discord. If you want that information, I'll throw it up for you right here. Oops, that's an enter. My Discord's coming up. And my socials are coming up as well. So feel free to follow me on any of those for my future streams. I'm going to be adding more stream times. This week for me is going to be about stabilizing, getting my health back in order, getting back to my workouts, and continuing on my everyday flow. And getting things together with that. So, maybe coming up in the next month or so, I'm going to try to incorporate more streams throughout the day. I've been talking about it for a while, and I think I almost have it figured out how to do so and what I'm going to be doing. So, it's going to be interesting times coming up with that kind of stuff. But yeah, follow me on all my socials, man. Follow me on my Discord. Come and chat and hang out. We have memes channels. We have inspirational channels. We have interest channels. We have a music request channel. We have all kinds of cool stuff on that Discord. And the more people that use it, the more I learn about it, the more you learn about it, the more we can interact and have fun and have a good time off stream. So feel free, hit me up anytime, what are we doing? We have Mental Magic Monday, which was Minecraft today. Tomorrow is going to be Try Hard Tuesday. It's going to be Warzone. We're going to play in the morning and in the evening. So 1:45 to about 3:20, and then again at 9 p.m. And then Wednesday is going to be a game called Visceral Cleanup Detail. I put it as VCD on my social, but it's Visceral Cleanup Detail. It's Whacked Out Wednesday. It's a kind of wacky game. I'm not going to say I haven't played it in a while. It's a little bit weird, but I feel like it's a cool game for it. I appreciate the game for what it is. So come on by Wednesday and check that out. That's going to be about 1:45. Thursday is going to be Throwback Thursday. We're going to be doing more Zelda 64. Ocarina of Time. We're going to be doing that for the 1:45 stream and the 9 p.m. stream. My son might be joining me for at least one of those. He's off like every Thursday this month. I'm like, bro, I did not have this many days off of school when I was a kid. But yeah, so there's that. And then Fix It Friday is going to be back to Scrap Mechanic. I've been doing my studying and watching some videos and figuring some stuff out. So should be an interesting play this time. But yeah, feel free to join us, man. Hopefully you guys had a good time. The only thing that will interrupt my stream schedule for this week is if I get called into work. I believe I'm on call tonight and I'm on call Wednesday night. So depending on what time if I get called in, what time I get called in, how long I'm called in for, that kind of stuff. It's usually like emergency surgeries and stuff. So yeah, depending on what goes on with that, I might be switching up my schedule a little bit, but I'll announce it all in my socials, like I said. So guys, please enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great Monday. Don't forget that whatever you do it well. You do it as good as you can right now, and anything that goes wrong is always something to learn from, something to grow from, and something to move on from. So please, if you need help with any of this stuff, hit me up in my socials, hit me up in my DMs at all, and let me know what you're struggling with, and I can help you out. Have a good day. Enjoy. It is the way.